So, welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now in today's ARK video, we're going to be going through all of the unreleased fan-made dino dossiers that never made it into the official game. Now you guys are probably thinking, Dom, why would you be talking about fan-made dino dossiers? Why would they be coming to the game? And it's because many of you guys may not know that a lot of fan-made dinos have actually come to the official game of ARK Survival Evolved, and the list is still so long of loads of the different dinos that have never made it. Now we know that there's a new DLC coming at the end of January, which is going to be part 1 of Genesis, and there are going to be some new creatures. There is still lots of more we're going to be finding out, but there's also going to be another Genesis Part 2 coming at the end of winter 2020, so hopefully we can see some new creatures, and it would be awesome if it's going to be one of these, because I'd love to see some new carnivores. Let me know in the comment section down below once we've gone through all of these, which one you'd like to see come to the game. We could even do a little vote and everything like that. And if you guys are excited about these dinos, smash a like on today's video. Let's try and go for 700 likes. We're going to have that as the like target, so everyone smash the like button right now. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's get in with today's video. So the first one you guys have been able to see on your screen is something called the moa. Now this is a herbivore, and as you can see, we're going to be going through things as fast as we can, but the moa is obviously a herbivore, and it features a huge claw on their outermost toe. This claw is powered by very powerful legs and is easily capable of being able to disembowel its attackers. Now as you can see at the bottom there, it's got a giant claw, so this isn't going to be something that is going to be weak. It's not just going to give in to the different types of dinos and predators that come after it, which is very, very interesting. And as I said, you guys are more than welcome to pause the video at any point to read through any of the stuff that I'm not gonna be reading, because the video would probably go on for about 45 minutes if I went through all of this, and I want to make this fast and quick for you guys so you can see all types of dinos and see what they're like. Now the next one is called the Mega-ceratops or Ceratosaurus or something. You guys know I'm awful with names in this game. Now I wouldn't think that this would be coming to the game. Now something else I didn't actually let you guys know is a lot of the dinos that have come to the game have been based off other things, so it could be mods, it could be fan-made stuff, and Wildcard end up putting something together. This to me looks very, very similar to a woolly rhino, but it does say at the top, I thought it was a woolly rhino, I'm just going to go for, otherwise I'm not going to get it right, but upon a closer inspection, I can safely say that this is an animal of the island's forced Mega-ceratops, I think, to northern biomes. His hair grows incredibly fast. Unfortunately, this animal is extremely disliked with other species. I was to run through the drifts a couple of kilos before he went and calmed down. So basically what they're saying is that this is a very, very aggressive dino or creature, and it is not a woolly rhino, but still this could potentially be something, but I think it looks very similar to that, so I don't see why Wildcard would add it, but they have done it before with the trike, as you guys know. The next one is something that, as I said, has already come to the game officially. I wanted to add in a few of them that have been fan-made and then came to the game. This is the Dodo Rex. It's in the game right now with Turkey Trial 3. Really awesome. It's been around for a while, and this was something that was fan-made. Another one which was fan-made and is now in the official game and has been for a while, the Terror Bird. I don't have to go through this, I just wanted to add in a few in today's video that you guys will notice. The Terror Bird has been in the game for a very long time now, and it all started fan-made. Moving on, one of the most popular dinos that have never made it to ARK. I'm going to say the name wrong. Ceratosaurus or Ceratosaurus I'm going to go for. Really awesome. I've followed this dino for a very long time. It is a medium-sized predator, smaller than the T-Rex but larger than a raptor. It lives in forests and plants. You guys will see different pictures of, and drawings and stuff of how similar it is and the size of it compared to the trike. I feel like a lot of times some different dinos don't make it into ARK because, you've got things like the Aloe. But with new DLCs, people want to try out new dinos, and that's what we want. And I would love to see this one day come to the game. It's obviously a carnivore, but moving on to the next one. This again is a carnivore, and I'm going to try and pronounce it as Carcharodontosaurus. I'm doing my best here. This is obviously a carnivore, as you guys can see, larger than a T-Rex, but smaller than a Giga. This would the bite strength that can rival the two, but cannot withstand as much of a beating as they can. So it's weaker and has less health than the Giga and the T-Rex. It's much bigger than the T-Rex, but its bite, if you take a bite from this, it's crazy. And what you can actually see here is the T-Rex tooth, this tooth, then the Giga's tooth. So it would definitely lose to a Giga. It would never match for a Giga, but it would be dangerous, and I'm sure it would be very, very quick and a lot quicker than the T-Rex. This is definitely one of my favourite ones. Moving on to the next one, I can't even pronounce the name, I'm not going to be trying it, but it is an omnivore. Interesting, it looks like it's got a very steel head, as you can see from the picture there, it looks very strong. If we go through it, although its ancestors likely to lived in a wet environment such as a swamp, is adapted to harsh weather conditions of the desert, a large omnivore the size of the island's trike. Oh, that's very interesting. And they're creatures that roam through the harsh landscape, either alone or in herds. Like the trike, they're fearsome when foes are provoked and everything, but their strange jaws are backed by powerful muscles, as you guys can see. The next one is something which is a carnivore, and it looks like a fox. Now, you guys may not know that a fox was actually added into Atlas, which is the sort of like same game as ARK, but you know, it's a separate company, but they're kind of like still the same, like if you guys know what I mean. Is a medium-sized warm-blooded animal which is hard to come by due to its choice in living in forest, because it likes to be hidden like foxes and stuff, and to avoid most predators. It will still come out, jump and attack, and it looks pretty cool. And I'm probably going to say it won't be rideable if it ever came to the game, because foxes are small, but still would be cool if it was rideable. But you guys will be able to see the drawing up there. It's like having a little friend dog, wolf sort of thing, but you can ride the dire wolf, so you never know. The next thing is, again, something, the Nodosaurus. This is a herbivore, as always. Another armor-plated dino. Is actually very impressive armor than any other animal. Slow-moving and passive. Although it could be indeed hurt if it was used as a weapon, it rarely uses it. Instead, when attacked, it will immediately drop to the ground, leaving it just its back and armor exposed, similar to the modern-day hedgehog and similar to a few other dinos that are in ARK already. Now, this is probably a very early fan-made one, and it is a, obviously, it is in the water, which we haven't gone through. The Ceratosaurus, I'm going for, is a small species that lives in the river and swamps around the island. For a primitive reptile, is a very social creature. They often gather in large groups and to bask on sand, bays or bars and large rocks. Their diet is almost exclusively fish, so it doesn't look like they pose any threats to humans or anything like that. Now, moving on to the next one, this is again a very early one. This is apparently a carnivore, very strange type of thing. It is a true alien of the deep ocean, and it is a colossal species of ray. So it looks like it's some sort of stingray, which is a carnivore. Never really would have thought that, but that will be very interesting. Called the Aetobatus or something I'm going to go for, I really don't know. But anyway, moving on to the next one. Now, this is called the Albertasaurus. It's obviously a carnivore. These are fan-made, as I mentioned. It's roughly the size of the island's Carno. It is a fearsome Tyrannosaurus that often prowls the same. Yeah, so basically it's pretty similar to a T-Rex. What I'm going to round it up to you guys. This is something which I could probably never see come to the game, because I think Wildcard would look to something a little bit more different, like at the beginning, the different type of Carnos we were looking at. But yeah, pretty cool one. Moving on. So, this is a sponsored mod, and that is something many of you guys, again, might not know. I've done plenty of videos on this. The Archelon, I think I'm going to go for, is a carnivore, apparently. I don't know if I believe that. That may be wrong. It's a giant turtle, which is in the sea. Now, there is a giant turtle coming to ARK Genesis. They are different types of species, the one in Genesis and the one in the sponsored mod, which is ARK Editions. But you never know. There may have been, as I've mentioned, Wildcard take, like, sort of their ideas from mod creators and fan-made things and everything like that, so it could have somehow been a direction to how the turtle is coming in Genesis. Moving on to the Yangchuanosaurus or Ceratosaurus. They are smart creatures and don't fall for the usual trank and feed strategy at all. Although they'll take time to nap and get an easy meal, it appears the easiest way to tame is to play on its nature of seeking out tough opponents. Seeking strong opponents often is like a challenge. Worthy survivors have to like mount it and like basically have a spar with it. So it seems to be a more intelligent type of creature, similar to a mixture of maybe a raptor and a carno or a T-Rex or something. I like the idea of this. I think it's really cool. Moving on to the next one. So we are coming towards the end. Now, this is a giant chameleon, and the reason I added this in is because, again, this is another ARK Editions mod. I'm not sure if this is sponsored right now, but they are really, really well made. So if you're on the PC, you can actually... it might not be a chameleon, actually. It might be... I can't remember the name of it, but it's very similar to a chameleon. But yeah, these are pretty cool. It'd be cool to have a chameleon that can change colour in the game and everything like that. Now, this one I really wanted to add in, which looks like a giant bat, called the Desmodus. Like any other vampire bats, it feeds solely on blood, and after pinning down their prey, they use their swamped, I can't even read that, to, basically it probably means their massive claws that they've got. I think a giant bat in ARK would be crazy. It would be something definitely I'd like to see, but you never know what's to come for the future. Now, this one is a very early made one. It looks like it's similar to like the jaguar or the and there isn't actually any giant cats in ARK, and that's something that's interesting. I mean, when I say there's the saber tooth, but it would be nice to see some sort of, you know, tabby sort of cat, you know, like I was about to say a zebra. That's not what I was going to say, but you guys know what I mean, a cheetah or something. That would be quite cool, and it's definitely a carnivore. Now, I think this is the final one today, guys, and this is the queen ant. The reason why I really wanted to add the queen ant in is because there has been little mini soldiers, ants that crawled around in the world of ARK, and they are pretty annoying, but they have never had a boss or a queen ant before. This would be something awesome. I did make a video a couple of days ago, maybe like 5 days ago, on a new map that's come out, which I've focused on a new red ant creature, which I thought was really cool. But a queen ant is definitely something I would be interested in. Now, that is going to be the full video today, guys. Let me know which one was your favourite in today's video. You can always go back, pause the video, anything like that, but there are so many different ones that are still here. But definitely, to me, this dino, this carnivore, the Carcharodontosaurus is going to go down as my favourite in today's video. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button. Let's try and go for 700 likes. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys later.